What's up, you guys? It's Layla Lynn. I'm back with a new video. In this video, I want to talk about Porsha admitting that her and Shamea are not in the same place that they were before this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta was filmed. Season Sweet 16 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta has put a wedge in their friendship, like we all knew that it would. If you've been watching the show for years, you could always see that Shamea, and this is something my mother told me about. I remember being in high school, and my mother would tell me, you are that person's friend, but that person is not your friend. And it always looked like Shamea was a friend to Porsha. She was very forgiving to Porsha, but Porsha wasn't necessarily a friend to Shamea. She let her other so called friends talk about Shamea being involved in some type of relationship with Candy and Todd. And she never even defended Shamea, and Shamea forgave her. And it always seemed like Shamea was her friend. Now, Porsha has finally admitted that there is a wedge in their friendship. It's not the way it used to be. So we're going to get into that in this video. But first, if you're watching, if you're not familiar with me, or if you haven't yet subscribed, I'm Layla Lynn. I do celebrity news and nostalgia. And I also cover the housewives, like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Potomac, all of that, Married to Medicine. So go ahead and subscribe, click the thumbs up button, share this video, turn on your notifications, do all the YouTube things to support your girl in these YouTube streets. All right, now I want to start with the moment I knew that Shamea and Porsha were over. When I knew they were over was at the premiere. Around the time of the premiere of the Real Housewives of Atlanta season Sweet 16, Shamea hosted this event at one of the Hawks games, because y'all know Shamea does like a lot of hosting for the Hawks. And she had Cynthia there. She even had Phaedra there, and her and Phaedra are not cool. Ever since that moment, her and Phaedra are not cool. She had Angela Oakley there. She had Kelly there. She had Britt Eady there. Her and Britt Eady are not cool. I told y'all, Shamea said that Britt Eady talked about her child. I'll put a link in the top right-hand corner of this video to that video, but Shamea claims that Britt Eady talked about her disabled child. So they are not cool. But even Britt Eady showed up. Everyone except Drew and Porsha showed up to this event. And once I saw that Porsha was not at Shamea's event, I was like, okay, it's over. It's over. It's over for them. And it's been clear to everyone watching this season that what Porsha has been trying to do, even though Porsha looks rich to us, Porsha has been trying to be Shamea rich, like that type of rich, like $9 million home rich, and it hasn't been working out for her. And so we're going to get into what Candy said. Now, mind you, Candy did an interview with Shamea around the time of the season premiere as well. Candy did an interview with Shamea, and I would have loved to have seen both Candy and Shamea on this show stunting. I would love to have seen the both of them. Maybe next season we'll see the both of them. Candy came out and said that she doesn't believe Shamea and Porsha are in the same place, but they're probably just trying to fake the front for the fans. And shout out to All True Tea. I've told y'all before, I love this Instagram. She catches everything, and she got this clip of Candy on her Amazon Live from Candy Bird's fan page, where Candy was talking, spilling tea on the Amazon Live about
is that they had some issues during the season
about Porsha and Shamea.
Like that right now, but they your friends, can you give us your opinion on why Porsha hasn't supported Shamea's new song like everyone else on her page? She hasn't. You saying on her show or in her story? Did she post it in her story? Okay, what I think. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. What I think is that they had some issues during the season, and they really don't mess with each other like that right now, but they doing the fake I'm messing with, like if they're in the same room or in front of the cameras, or if they at, or people are doing press, they're like, oh yeah, that's my girl, blah, blah, knowing they ain't messing with each other right now. So, yes. Well, yeah, I guess she ain't gonna fake it that much. It's crazy being on a show together. I'm not saying they're doing anything wrong, because it's weird, because you're not supposed to give away any future dramas that's happening in the season. You are told not to give away the season, correct? You know that. So it's kind of their job to allow people.
Now, as far as the person she's talking to, whoever's assisting her with this, I kind of wonder if it's Jamie, because Jamie assists a lot of the girls. Jamie is another woman that Porsha tried to fight. She tried to put hands on Jamie in the alley. And I know Jamie helps a lot of the girls with their social media, specifically Candy. So I wonder if she is talking to Jamie about Porsha.
People to believe what they want until they see whatever falling out or whatever happens during the season. Understand what I'm saying?
I guess she's done.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I do not ask if I see Porsha, I don't ask her about the show or the drama that's happening, because especially when it comes to Shamea, because I know that's like a weird thing, that was her friend first and then she became my friend. So I don't even bring that up because I don't want to be in the midst of, I wasn't even there. I don't want to be in the middle of that. So I don't ask them questions about what's happening there. I mean, of course, if a blind man can see that it's something happening, but you just don't want to be in the middle of it or have an opinion on the drama. You know what I mean? So I don't ask that. I just
Now, mind you, Candy is saying all this while getting into the middle of it, while sharing her opinion on the drama. She's saying that you shouldn't have opinion, you shouldn't get into the middle of it. Candy is a mess. She is just as messy as she's always been.
try to have a good time. Like the moments I see them, it's normally when we with our other friends, and I always try to make it a fun moment. I love how you support your friends. Can you give us your opinion on why Porsha hasn't supported?
All right, you guys. So Porsha did respond to this. Porsha went live in her Rolls Royce, and people are asking Porsha about Candy's comments because people say Candy is what gets between Porsha and Shamea. Basically, Porsha and Shamea have a friendship where it almost seems like Porsha treats Shamea like whatever, like her lapdog, like she's always going to be there. And Candy, Shamea's friendship with Candy, kind of gives Shamea like a new light. Like your friends don't have to treat you like that. And it seems like Candy is the issue between Porsha and Shamea. Like Shamea will put up with Porsha's mess, but when Candy reminds her that it is some mess, girl, it kind of like makes her stand up for herself. That's my own opinion, but let's get into what Porsha had to say.
Candy saying you don't like Shamea. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know if Candy said I didn't like Shamea. I think what Candy said was she doesn't believe we're as cool as we used to be. And yes, that's true. I mean, it's when you come on the show and you have certain expectations, and then things seem to turn on you.
Well, basically, she's saying Shamea turned on her. She said things, but y'all know she meant people, like a person. Shamea turned on her. So we'll have to wait and see that. I bet that's not exactly the truth.
Without you knowing, they can change any relationship. So,
because mind
but I don't.
mind you, her and Kelly, Shamea and Kelly are really cool now. Shamea just did this vlog with Kelly in her kitchen, and so Kelly is the one that was calling out Porsha. She was the only one calling out Porsha for stealing that woman's husband, for Marion Fallon's husband, getting in between whatever they had going on. And so Shamea befriended Kelly. And so that might be what Porsha considers turning on her. Like if you call her out, that's turning on her.
I don't think Candy said anything like that. Y'all don't be trying to stir stuff up now, because you know how y'all do. Y'all like free tea. Y'all gotta watch the show. So why didn't I post Shamea's song? Dang, y'all, good grief. Well, she didn't send it to me to post. I guess Shamea sent it to everybody, but she didn't send it to me, so I didn't have it to post. Drew, you know what?
Okay, so before we talk about Drew, like it's a matter of like the girls were posting Shamea's song on their story, so you can repost somebody's story. Like it's not something that has to be sent to you. You can go on Apple Music, Spotify, take a screenshot, post it to your stories. But y'all know how Porsha does. Y'all know how Porsha does. Porsha is very sensitive about having the limelight. She calls Real Housewives of Atlanta her show when I don't see it as her show. But when she was talking about Dennis and Drew filming together, she kept saying they're on my platform, my platform. She's very possessive. We even saw that on her spinoff shows, especially with Dennis. She's very possessive of Dennis as her baby daddy, and it's a lot. To me, it kind of ruins the show. Like, her being so possessive of Dennis kind of ruined her spinoff. And it seems like the storyline on this season, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, is being ruined by Porsha, because what Porsha wants to say is Drew is not following girl code by filming with my baby daddy. That's what she wants to say. She wants to say it's girl code, but she can't say that because she violated girl code with Fallon.
Drew, I don't know. Y'all know Drew. I think Drew, a lot of y'all didn't want Drew back on the show. So I think coming into this season, she had her ready-made storyline with baby daddy, and they knew I would react because who wouldn't? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So if somebody's doing something behind your back, like trying to film behind your back or whatever, you're going to have something to say. I mean, if I was filming with Ralph and she found out, she would be like, wait a minute, why didn't you just give me a heads up?
But she would be able to bring up girl code. She would be able to say exactly what the issue is, and the issue is girl code. But Porsha can't say that.
So yes, if we're doing business together, she works for me with Go Naked. I just expect a courtesy call that you're going to start a whole nother storyline of filming with Dennis. If you're going to do a photo shoot that's beyond content online, you're going to do a campaign shoot. If you're going to do a campaign shoot for Go Naked, you should tell the owner of the company. So, yeah, but you know, Drew just does what she thinks she got to do to stay on the show. So I don't know. I'm not mad at her no more. Because it is what it is. It's like, okay, girl, you know what I mean? Like, I saw her the other day and it's like, hey, girl, like, you look good. You look so pretty. And like, that's that. Drew is going to be Drew. Yeah, Drew going to be Drew. Let Drew be Drew. Support her music. You know, shout out to Drew's new album. I think she got an album and a song out. Shout out to Shamea and her single. Y'all go pick up these girls' music and support them. Any comment on Candy saying you don't like Shamea?
So Drew is trolling Porsha. Like, instead of coming out straight, like Kelly said, you know, asking her about, you know, why she did what she did to Fallon, Drew is like trolling her, like, well, I'm gonna film with your baby daddy. I'm gonna show off your Go Naked hair. I'm gonna set up photo shoots. Like, she's single black female in Porsha, instead of just coming out and saying, like, you were wrong for what you did. She's trolling her, and this is how it's going to go this season. I don't know if I'm loving the storyline. I have to see how the story arc goes, but it does seem like, yes, Drew is a troll this season. She's trolling Porsha, and I don't love it. But y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about Porsha and Shamea and their friendship not being what it once was, now that Shamea has the spotlight. Leave a comment and share your thoughts on that. As always, thanks for watching. Now, if you made it this far to the end of the video, then I think you like my content. So make sure you subscribe and check out my channel. I have over 1,000 videos on my channel. Check out my playlist and my podcast, and I assure you, you will like more of my content.